For I am a lake, I don't need to be watered. I am the ocean, I don't need to bother. I play with the moon, my only friend. He pushes and pulls me, I don't pay rent. I don't need the walls to bury my grave. I don't need your company to feel safe. I don't need the sunlight, my curtains don't draw. I don't need objects to keep or to pawn. I don't need your scorn. I'm calm by my lonesome, I feel right at home. And when the wind blows, I get to dancing. My fun is the rhythm of air when it's prancing. I play with the moon, my only friend. It pushes and pulls me, I don't pay rent. I don't need the walls to bury my grave. I don't need your company to feel saved. I don't need the sunlight, my curtains don't draw. I don't need objects to keep or to pawn. I don't want your pity, concern or your scorn. I'm calm by my lonesome, I feel right at home. Leave me alone to the books and the radio's no. Hello, how are we doing? It's been a while, huh? It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a beautiful sunny windy day, and we're gonna have a reading today. If you have not yet, please subscribe to this channel, leave a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps a lot with the growth of this channel, that these videos and these messages of connection reach other people, other women. I am really glad you're here. So let's see what the cards have for us today. What the force of the universe, what the force of life, what the uterine oceanic force has for us in store. I want to say, first and foremost, happy new astrological year, happy sun in Aries, happy arrival of spring for us all. Life has come back to the surface and it's a blessing. It's always a blessing. I am really happy to see all the blooming and the fresh grass coming out and the birds birding and the bees being, and it's really, really special. I spent the last couple of months hiding in my cave, and spring is here and I'm ready for the year to begin. So let's see what message we have for this special moment. I'm gonna get one card for us to set the tone for this reading, for this consultation, for this moment. Let's see. We got the Page of Swords. Interesting. Page of Swords. You might be feeling curious. You might, the mage, the magician, the witch in the back of the deck. Ooh, my cards are flying. Wait. Oh my lord. We got it. We got it. We here. Oh, whoa. Somebody really wanted me to get up. So, guess you're blessed. Got a little daisy right here with me. Ooh. Page of Swords. It's interesting because swords is the air element. So the wind is blowing and we got the Page of Swords with the magician in the back of the deck. What is this card talking about? This card talks about being curious, learning how to be a swords master, learning how to be a master of your own mind, of your own interests, of your own thoughts, of your thought processes, of your words, of your communication. This card is often pointed out as the stalker. So maybe some of you are observing something. It could be nature in spring. It could be a process that is happening with you or with somebody else or with something, a situation or even a person. Let's not stalk people. But you are observing. You're definitely pondering and observing and thinking a lot before you take action, before you put your hands on the dirt to make something happen. Let's see what else it's in store for us today. Oh yeah. Let's see. Six of Cups. Temperance. Two of Cups. Tell me more. The Emperor. I've got the Fool. Love this card. And the Eight of Pentacles. In the back of the deck, I have the Page of Pentacles. Give Ava a moment, please, for me to configure, for me to organize the cards here, get a feeling for this reading. I want one more card, though. Please. One more card for this reading. I got two cards, and I'm going to accept both of them. I got the Tower, which fell right on top of the Emperor, blocking it, and the Empress. In the back of the deck, I have the Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. I see. Very interesting. There is a process of healing going on with you. You are immersed in a process of healing your pride. And it seems that life has thrown your way a big challenge, a tower. Something came or is coming or is going to come undone. Something is going to rock your world. Something is going to come undone, fall down. A structure. It could be a physical structure that is very less likely, or very not likely, but mostly metaphorically. So a structure of thought, a structure of belief, a structure of a pattern. It seems that some people here have been living through their pride. I have a very strong feeling in my heart. There is lots of cups here as well. There's two cup cards and the Temperance. So there's some water going on in here. You have been seeking to heal, or you've been immersed in a process of healing your emotions, your feelings, your self-love, your ability to dream, your ability to connect with other people, to look in someone's eye and really dive into the emotions and the feelings that are being offered or that are happening in these circumstances of connection. So it seems that your pride has been getting in the way of connecting with other people, of dreaming again, or even of building on your dreams, or going after your dreams, or doing what you have to do to go after your dreams. Because right after the Emperor, we have the Fool, which is the first card of the tarot deck, and is the card that talks about not caring about anything at all. The Fool is crazy. He doesn't care. He just wants to live. He wants to go. He wants to get himself into an adventure. He doesn't take a lot with him. He's not afraid. He's right at the edge of the cliff. He just wants to feel alive. He wants to have fun. He wants to be on a journey. He comes out of his comfort, of his home, of his comfort zone, of what he knows, to throw himself into the world. And it seems that you've been wanting to do this, and you've been working on doing this, but your pride has gotten in your way many times. But I think also I feel the eclipse energy. We had 2 eclipses lately. We had a lunar eclipse in the last full moon, and we had a solar eclipse last weekend on Saturday. a partial solar eclipse, and it seems that everything is coming into place for your another flying card. Wait. Everything is coming into place to challenge your pride. And this is it. If you take this chance, if you take this moment, for those who like astrology, there's a lot happening in the sky right now. We have retrograde planets like we often have, but we have major movement in planets that are generational planets that are huge, that take forever to make a round around the sun, and they are, I think Neptune hasn't been in Aries for 150 years. And Neptune talks about dreams. Neptune is the guide planet, the ruler of Pisces. So Neptune talks a lot about water. And I think that's why that came to me right now, because I see and I feel a lot of water in this reading. You are naturally, oh my Lordess, Goddess help me. This is very strong. You have in your energy, you have in your nature is water. Your nature is to flow. Your nature is to bathe. Your nature is to immerse. Your nature is to flow. But your pride has gotten in the way of allowing yourself. Your pride has been blocking you from living your true nature, from living in the fullest, in the abundance of your own water. It's almost like maybe other people come and they want a sip of you, of what you can offer, and you are surprised because you don't even know, you haven't drank it yourself, so you don't even recognize how grand your potential is when it comes to satiating the thirst of others and of yourself. So you haven't been satiating your thirst. You haven't been drinking from yourself. What does that mean, Ava? It means that you have a very hard time practicing self-love, self-care. And I'm not talking here about skincare rights or putting lotion on your face. I'm talking about real, guttural, raw self-love and self-care, which is knowing yourself and being able to have it's not dominion, because that's not water. Water doesn't dominate, but it's almost like you are yet to know your full potential and the potential of your nature in the fullest, because you have all this potential of connection, of healing, of flowing with your emotions. It's like, I get that your emotions are your strong suit, right? And you've been trying to dream, and you've been trying to heal, and you've been trying to connect. You do try, but your pride gets in the way. Your pride, how can I say, maybe there is this stiffness when it comes to how you want to be perceived by others, because the Emperor card talks also a lot about authority, which means that there are other people, there is other situations, there are other contexts. And you worry about how you are perceived. You worry about how people look at you, how they perceive you, and what they think of you. I feel also that sometimes you may have had opportunities to dream, opportunities to heal, opportunities to connect, that you have lost due to your pride, due to your fixed lenses on how you want to do things, or how you're used to doing things, or how you expect, the mind here, we have the page. So you are an apprentice of the mind. And I see here that oftentimes you are very fixed on how you want things to be, because this is the way that it has been. This is the way that you learn. This is the way you think it's better. So you get attached to those notions with pride, no, I can't be wrong. No, of course that I'm doing the right thing. Of course I'm living my life the right way. I know myself better than anyone. Newsflash, you don't. You haven't yet lived or got to know the full potential of your waters, of your flow, of your feelings, of what your feelings, your emotions, your ability to heal, to dream, to connect can do for you and for others. But this has its days counted. Either you have already lived this tower, or you're living it right now, or you're going to live it soon, but something is coming down. Something is coming undone. And I feel the situation of tower, this chaotic moment, this surprise of something that might feel awful or might actually be awful. It's a great opportunity for you to check your pride, for you to even let go of your pride. See, we have here the Emperor with the Tower, and then we have the Fool. It is a full-fledged opportunity for you to free fall, for you to let go of all this pride and all this assuredness and all of this self, how can I say, self-reference even. This mistaken or flawed sense of authority that is based on pride, that is based on maybe even a little arrogance, I want to say, to just throw yourself into life. And that doesn't mean that it is irresponsible or that is detached or that is just, like a crazy fool. How can I say? It comes with the Eight of Pentacles here. What does that mean? It means that this new life that is opening up for you through this very difficult and challenging moment of something coming undone, this structure coming down and challenging your pride, you have the chance to start fresh and start anew, start from scratch, and throw yourself in life and throw yourself, I want to say, even into yourself. And through work, you come out the other side with the Empress energy. What does that mean? You're no longer depending or resting on your sense of self or your sense of pride, authority through pride, but the Empress is the ability to bring to life and to manifest what you have already learned inside of you. So here, the chance, the invitation from the universe is for you to let go of your pride so you can dream, so you can heal, so you can connect with other people truly and genuinely. And that might mean work. That might mean putting your effort. You let go of a bunch of things and then you think, oh, I don't want to let go because letting go means I'm trying to explain this and I'm having a really hard time. It's as if your notion of letting go of your pride and letting go of this mistaken sense of authority over self that is erroneous, because don't get me wrong, it's not about having a sense of authority over yourself that is necessarily bad. The problem is that this sense of authority you have over yourself is based on pride, is based on how you're going to be perceived, is based on you thinking you are doing things the way they have to be done, even when that doesn't make you happy, even then what doesn't allow you to connect, to heal, or to dream. So you have an opportunity through this tragic, traumatic, or surprising break that is the Tower, to let go of your pride and walk towards a more light, a more freeing, a more I want to say even flowy, life The Fool here presents itself as an opportunity for you to flow in your full potential, in your full water potential. And then you're gonna have hard work ahead of you, you know, using these gifts that you have and using your full potential. But that work, it's work that pays off. It's work that fructifies. It's not idle work in the sense that you're working and you're putting so much effort in something and you get nowhere. No. Once you get, what I'm getting from this reading is that once refining your mind goes through letting go of your pride, so you can flow in your own nature, so you can flow in your full potential, and then the work you do will bear fruit. The work you do, what's going on? The work you do is going to fructify. It's going to bloom. Before the Empress, we have the High Priestess card, right? Which is a very watery card. It's a card about turning to yourself, trusting Sophia, trusting your inner wisdom, learning with yourself, learning from yourself, learning from your intuition, and always keeping a foot on the water and a foot on the land. So you are learning from your intuition, and you're looking into yourself, and you're relying on this inner wisdom, but you're still not alienated from the world. And here the Empress is stepping out of the water and going into the earth, going into the world, ready to manifest, what you have learned, ready to put your hand in the dirt, make it happen, and see the work of your hands not only fructify, but fructify in an abundant way, fructify in a way that makes you happy. The Emperor with the Tower, there is a sense of broken. There is a sense of maybe throughout the years or throughout your life, living through your pride has made you feel broken, has made you feel wrong. But the Empress here, letting go of your pride, it's this feeling of belonging. It's this feeling of being in the right place, in the right time, so you can make the connections, dream and heal and flow. I perceive a very big potential here, and you can do it. You know, here in the back of the deck we got, the Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands. That is, you can do it. You can do it. Trust your ground. Trust yourself. Let's get some cards to finalize this reading. What a reading. I hope this is resonating with you. Okay, some cards. Oops. Oh yeah, message, the letter, the man. The anchor. Oops, I know. Stay. Okay, one more. The moon. All right, so I see you getting a message or sending a message. There is a communication going on in here. Remember, with the card of the Page of Swords. So I feel you also might write a letter and not send it, or you might write it a couple of times before you send it. You're practicing. But this communication that you're going to do is about following your intuition to conquer something you know in your heart is for you, and is I talked about water here, right? The anchor card, I feel it's kind of like kais. What's this word? It's like a dock. There's somebody or someone who feels like a dock to you, a port, a place you want to come back to. Either is a person or a situation or a place. But you feel in your inner heart, in your heart of hearts, in your intuition, when the moon is out, you miss this place of safety. You miss this dock. And I think that it has been your pride that has been kept you from articulating this intuition and these feelings about this place, this person, this situation. It's in the back of the deck. The dog and the bear. Yeah, there is a sense of loyalty and a sense of belonging somewhere. You will know what it is. The Six of Cups with the Temperance and the Two of Cups tell me that there is so much potential to live out your dreams, to fulfill your dreams, to heal your emotions, and to really connect with people, whether romantically, whether emotionally, whether psychically, whether intuitively. But for some, there has been a block on this flow of connection, of healing, of dreaming. And when you face yourself, you know, and that's why the Page of Swords is here as well. It's like you looking out, right? You're looking out into your own life, and you know your pride's in the way, but you feel like you don't know how to cut it out. You don't know how to get rid of it. You don't know how to work on it. That you are an apprentice. You're learning before you take action. But for some, the Tower comes is like you have been studying and waiting and analyzing and thinking and overthinking. Maybe you were like me and you were inside the cave for the winter, overthinking and munching on this, how to do it. But then life comes and does it for you. Something is happening, or something has happened, or something is going to happen that is going to rock your world and give you the opportunity you need to let go of your pride and then move towards what you know in your heart of hearts, in your soul is meant for you, or is something that calls out to your soul in the still of the night. I hope this reading helped you. I wish you all a delightful spring. We're gonna see each other soon. Bye. I can't find the thing. Wait. It's so sunny. Okay, I got it. Bye, guys. See you soon.